Okay, so hello guys, and welcome to another live stream of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So yeah, I'm on World 5 now, so if you're worried about spoilers, maybe wait and watch the replay of this stream, or if you want to watch, that's definitely welcome. But yeah, so yeah, World 5 is really cool. It's kind of like this underground, like mushroom theme here, which I really like. Okay, so we have the Loyal Poplin here. So I guess they're kind of like a, basically like, I guess they're kind of like a part of the, like they're one of the miners here. I mean, not like a miner, like a person, but like a miner who's like mining stuff. Like, but yeah, let's check out Light Switch Mansion. Reese, can I play online with you? Yeah, you're definitely welcome to. I'm gonna, after this level, I'll turn on the online. So yeah, you're definitely welcome to join me online. Are you friends with me on the Switch? Also, I really like the Boo design here. Also, I noticed that those blocks there kind of look like the blocks in Super Mario Bros. 3, which is pretty cool. But yeah, and then also with Super Mario Bros. 3, I really like the design of the Boos. Because they're kind of based on the Mario 3 and Mario World artwork for the Boos. I like that enemy with, like, the door there. That's pretty funny. Spooky and funny. Even the ghost house levels are, like, more interesting in this game. Okay. Sadly, no, but can I have your friend code? Yeah, I might give it to you in a little bit. Actually, if I would have done that off stream, that would have been a little easier, so I'm not sure. I like how the parachute cap can give you like a little bit of extra height sometimes if you like wall jump off of something. That's pretty cool. Actually, was there something that I missed back there? Yeah, I think there was. Yeah, I wonder if this is like a secret exit or like the wonder effect here. Actually, it seems like there's something down here as well. You can kind of use the fireballs to kind of reveal the path there. Actually, can you ground pound on this? No, you can't. It just kind of moves a little bit. Okay. Oh, and there's King Boo! Yeah, that's really cool. Kind of reminds me of, the Phantom a little bit from Mario plus Rabbids. with how he sings and everything. And also, I like how King Boo also did his laugh too. Like, right before he, like, revealed himself and everything. But yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, definitely an upgrade from Behemoth in New Super Mario Bros. 2. But yeah, that's really cool.
Well, were you scared?
Yeah, that was definitely a pretty cool moment there with King Boo. Honestly, I think it would have been cool if King Boo was like one of the main bosses in the game. They had like maybe like he could have upgraded to like the Luigi's Mansion form of King Boo. And there could have been something with that. That would have been really cool. Okay, so let's move on to the next level here. Actually, let me get this real quick. And see this as well. I'll go ahead and buy the Wonder Seed from here. Okay. So let's unlock this area here. So we have the Wubba Ruins. I think I'll wait to turn on the online. I think it might, sorry, but I think it might be a little hard to do it with like friends right now. Just because I don't want to be accepting a lot of friend requests on the stream. But maybe another time on Discord, I could like possibly play with like friends. And then if you're already friends with me, you could join on a stream, but... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna restart this course with the Dolphin Cake badge. I think that might, be a little more useful here. Oh wait, it actually doesn't work here. Yeah, I thought it was gonna work at first, but I guess it's too late to go back now. Yeah, because I think this slime has like a unique property on it, since you can like stand on it, but you could also like swim through it, but it's like a different type of swimming. But yeah, it's really cool. It almost reminds me of that like slime goo stuff in New Super Mario Bros. DS. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And I think those enemies there are called Wubbas, which are pretty cool. It rhymes with Tubba Blubba and Grubba from Thousand Year Door. So you could have, Grubba, Tubba Blubba, Wubba, Clubba. Clubbas are also an enemy in the Paper Mario series that are actually based on, spikes. Well, Tubba Blubba and Grubba are actually spikes, so... It's cool how they kind of, like, cut through the goo like that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool level. Oh, here's a bubble. Wubbos look like Puyos from Puyo Puyo. I don't have Discord. Yeah, well, maybe another time then. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. It's just kind of hard. It's just kind of hard to connect with like friends and accept friend requests on a stream because I want to be playing the game and everything, but. Maybe we could find a time to do it.
Nice job.
Yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. It definitely wonderful. I think there's a hidden area up here. Okay. Also, I think it's interesting. Oh wait, for some reason I thought you couldn't harm them while they're in the goo, but you actually can. A lot of these enemies would make, they would definitely make for great enemies in, Paper Mario or the Mario and Luigi series. So it would be cool to see them. Even, like, if they make a sequel to Super Mario RPG, I think it would be cool to see some of these Mario Wonder enemies. I'm trying to get up there, so... Ah, okay. So it was just, like... It was just, like, just slightly off. Okay. Oh, okay. That's actually a wonder flower there. Okay. Okay, that's why the area was empty up there. Now I'm one of the Wubbas. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I like how it plays the same music as when you, like, transform into the other enemies. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Then you can, like, basically swim effortlessly through the goo. There we go. Puyo Mario. Yeah. I think those would make for some cool enemies in Paper Mario. Like I said. Like the goo Wubba enemies specifically. Because, like, they would look pretty good in the art style. They could even have, Wubba Clubbas that instead of holding a club, they have a stick with a Wubba at the end of it. Okay. I just noticed that the 1-up sound effect is different on the map than it is in, like, the levels. Oh! Nice! Okay, let's get the grappling vine here. Because I thought that one looked pretty cool when I saw it in trailers. Hello, Jack Attack Gaming. just by 2 days, I'm so close to beating Wonder. Yeah, hopefully I'll beat it pretty soon, but honestly, I kind of want to wait. Like, I want to take in as much as this game as possible, because I'm just really enjoying this playthrough. Honestly, I wish this game could go on forever. Like, this is absolutely amazing. It's almost like how I felt for Thousand Year Door and Odyssey when I played through those games for the first time. Hey, why play Spider-Man 2 when you have this? Okay, I kind of have to get used to this. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm trying to get up here specifically for the... I wish it was a little easier to shoot upwards. It's still pretty cool. And that's cool how it sticks to the goo as well. But yeah, this is a pretty cool ability. Spider Plumber, yeah. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's like, I mean, this is like the perfect, like, I feel like it's even more perfect of a comparison between the two pieces of media than Barbenheimer. Because at least with Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2, there is actually this similarity. Reese, tomorrow, are you going to watch my stream for Mario Wonder? Maybe, depending on the time, because I am going to be a little busy. But yeah, this badge is pretty cool. Now I know why Spider-Man 2 and Wonder came out on the same day. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Was that looks like a really weird thwomp on the thumbnail for that level there. I'm very curious. Oh wait. Okay, that was a Wonder issue on me. Okay. What is that? I already love this enemy here. Is it like... It's like a... Why does it have a pacifier? It is so weird and funny. I guess this is kind of like a sideways thwomp, I guess. Now we have one of these mummy enemies here. Okay. The underground reminds me of Super Show. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of it as well. And those ones are smaller. I like how you can just ride on them. I wonder what their official names are, because I already love this enemy. I wonder what the, no pun intended, what the wonder effect is gonna be here. It's so funny, like, it's so easy to make, like, a pun with this game because of the name, like, with wonder and everything. I also have the Joe Swanson wonder thing on there. On the soundboard. And I like that the weird enemies here appear in like multiple levels. They're not just like one-time things. Like these actually have a chance of appearing in other Mario games. Oh, hey Anton Retro. You're welcome to join the stream if you want. I'm not sure how far you've gotten in Wonder, but I'm currently on World 5. But yeah, this game is amazing. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna retry that section because I missed the part where, actually, I think I might choose a different badge here. Okay, I'll go ahead and call you. Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Mario Wonder right now. I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but I'm on this level. There's these really weird thwomp enemies. Not the ones that were shown in the trailer, but there's like a different variant.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen them before, those ones that you're talking about. I think I was watching like a reviewer video about it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It's so creative.
Yeah.
So much surprise. It's just so weird. I'm not like from a Mario 2D platformer, except for like Mario Land. I feel like the last time I've been like that surprised was like with Mario Land 2.
Yeah.
Where honestly, it goes kind of crazy.
In ways, I feel like this is even more creative.
This surpasses it.
Yeah. Like there's like, in some ways it's more connected to the Mario franchise than Super Mario Land 2, but then in other ways it's even more like wacky and creative than that game.
Yeah, like the abilities and stuff that you get, and it's just you know, some of the levels are also quite challenging.
Yeah.
Which is also really nice about that. So, and like I found one thing with this game compared to like New Super Mario Bros. And other Mario games is that like each level I'm just kind of excited to go onto the next because I'm excited to like see what's gonna happen, right? Because in past Mario games I've sort of felt like I'm like, oh, water level, I'm so excited for that one, or you know, or this level, I don't know. Like this feels more like 3D World, right? Where it's like surprise after surprise. But I mean, even more to a certain extent. But
yeah,
and then the levels with the that you have to like search for the blocks is kind of annoying. But like, luckily people can help you though.
Yeah,
which is nice. I feel like without blind, that would be a nightmare.
Whoa, this is an interesting wonder effect here. Like the floors are now goo. It almost looks like the Nickelodeon slime a little bit.
Yeah, I love the aesthetic of everything. Like even the.
Hey, we've gone full circle from the from the Mario and Luigi, the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, to this. Because they did something in like 2016, and then they even promoted like Mario and Luigi Paper Jam through that.
And Paper Mario Color Splash. No, that's before. That was obviously before that, but you know, or like those back then those really corny ads like if you like Splatoon, you'll love Paper Mario.
Yeah, did you see the version I made? A parody of that with Origami King and Thousand Year Door Remake.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. So that's so weird. It's like if you love like games, you'll like this other game.
Yeah. Reese,
so we did a lot of that stuff.
Reese, why are you playing as Mario? Because I kind of like Mario. I mean, actually, you know what? I'll change the character since I've been playing as Mario for a while. I'll be Luigi. I call this one the Nickelodeon level. Yeah. Or the Double Dare level. Yeah. I like how there's like some wubbas on the map too.
I like the secrets in this game too. There's so many like weird, really weird ones and stuff to find.
For some reason, when he said secrets in this game, I thought of Rawest Forest for a second. Because you know how... Have you listened to that song before? It's the one based on Mario RPG.
Oh, is that... Well, I think I know maybe what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's one of the lyrics is, there are many secrets in this game. That's what I thought of for a second when you said that. Wait, for some reason.
That's not the remix of like what's it called? They took that song and they made like another song out of it. The Beware the Forest one.
There's like Waltz of the Forest too.
Yeah. That'll be our next game after this one. Actually, no, after WarioWare.
Yeah.
Our next Mario game, I guess.
I'm really excited about WarioWare Move It, even though not a lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, the game looks so, like, even compared to Get It Together, it looks pretty wacky, even for Wario standards. Like, it just,
honestly,
like there's, like...
that game, it should have came out way earlier than Switch's Live. I think that's the biggest problem.
Yeah. Though I do feel like it probably is going to sell better than, WarioWare Get It Together. Well, were you talking about Get It Together or Move It?
I was saying like WarioWare Move It. I think should have came out a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Like to me, that would have made sense to have in like the first, like even like 2019, 2020. Like I think 2020 or somewhere around there would have been good, and then Move Get It Together either in the 2022 or, But I feel like Move It should have been. Like that's the better game than 1-2 Switch or any kind of game like that they're trying to market, right? Like I think it fits that mark way better, right? So it's like why get everybody 1-2 Switch when you can just get WarioWare?
Oh, that's how you defeat them. Okay. I didn't know you actually like enter through those door monster. Like I was trying to defeat those door enemy things. I didn't realize like how you actually defeat those, but okay.
It's weird though. Playing this game, playing Wonder, it sometimes it just doesn't feel like real. Like this is weird. Like it's so, like Nintendo would never do this.
Yeah.
It's so strange. It just feels so different, but in like a really good way.
Yeah. Like with WarioWare Move It, I actually feel like it will sell better than WarioWare Get It Together due to the time that it's releasing, because it's actually releasing in November, where WarioWare Get It Together released in September.
Yeah, so maybe the holidays will be better.
And it also seems like a more like marketable game than WarioWare Even though Get It Together was great, I really enjoyed it. I feel like it seems like there's a little more appeal to WarioWare Move It since it's using like the motion controls, and it really seems more appealing to like casual audiences.
Yeah, it's like, and it's also like a lot of people like the Wii version, right? The Smooth Move. So it also is appealing to people who like remember playing that one. So. That's also pretty cool, and I'm very excited to try it out. I mean, I really like to get it together, and I also one element I really liked about it was that they had like the good music. Like they had like Penny's theme, so they're gonna have another song as well.
Yeah,
in the new game.
I hope they introduce like some new characters, because it's always cool how they how WarioWare Gold introduced like Lulu and 13 Amp.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool if like there's like another character in WarioWare Move It. And also, this is like basically a sequel, not just a spiritual successor, but like a straight up sequel to WarioWare Smooth Moves, which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty neat, the stuff that they seem to come up with for the new game. And it's like they always come up with weird ideas and new stuff. I just think it goes to show just how they can just create so many new ideas. So I think that's pretty neat. So yeah, I'm excited. It is, I think, kind of annoying how people just kind of look at, oh, Mario Wonder and then Mario RPG, and then that's kind of it as the two games.
Yeah,
and some people are like, oh, but RPG's a remake, but it's like, but have you played it though? Right? And like, obviously, I actually haven't really played Super Mario RPG. But I may have played like the first few minutes and then it just never really clicked with me, and it kind of, I don't know, sometimes I was trying to play it and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this. I would like this to be maybe visually better, because sometimes the original game
because even though it's impressive for the SNES, I feel like it didn't really age as well as some other SNES games. So, and also like the fact that this will be like kind of remastered with, or well, fully remade with like more quality of life features, I feel like it will be definitely.
That's the problem of the original game, because it's like I could get past the, like Final Fantasy VII to me felt like the original game, even though it wasn't like, it's not a new game, it still felt like it was a very good game. It still felt like modern to a decent degree, whereas like Mario RPG, like sometimes the areas can look a little weird. Again, it's a good game, and obviously like I maybe just haven't put the time into it, but I just always felt like a remake would be better to play, and I'm glad I waited to experience like a new game.
Yeah, and now with this remake, it's gonna be more kind of like comparable, or I guess like it's gonna be held more alongside Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi now. It's gonna kind of be like definitely kind of worthy of well, I mean, it kind of already is, but I mean, in a more like in a modern way, I kind of mean. It kind of seems like more in line with what you'd expect. And also, I feel like the fact that we're getting 2 Mario RPG releases within the next few months, well, presumably the next few months, because I don't think they're going to take that long to release Thousand Year Door, but I feel like
I think Thousand Year Door, like, judging from, when they announced Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, they announced it the exact same time that they did with Thousand Year Door. I don't know if you remember that. Like, for that, they showed the game off a little bit, and then they're like, yeah, it's coming 2020, right? At that point, right? So, it was in the September Direct, the last announcement. So I think Thousand Year Door has a chance of either being like May or June.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, Luigi's Mansion might be the June game. So I don't know. I think it will come earlier than we expect. I think the next Direct will give us the release date, and it will release shortly after. In a few months.
Yeah, but I feel like the fact that they're releasing 2 Mario RPGs within a short time frame, I feel like it kind of goes to show that they really care about the Mario RPGs now, and I think it's actually kind of likely that we'll get a Mario and Luigi game sometime soon.
Yeah, maybe they're like kind of testing to see what people think of the RPGs. But the fact is that they're really alluding to these as RPGs as well. They're not just like, oh, it's Super Mario this. It's like, oh, this is an RPG adventure.
When you look at the description for Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG, they both say they're classic Mario RPG adventures. Like, they don't say, for Paper Mario, they're not like, oh, it's a action adventure classic Paper Mario
Comedy
game.
thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sure they will
it's so
still.
annoying
I'm sure
with
they
the,
still
new
will
Paper
say like.
Mario.
I'm sure they still will say like a comedy-filled adventure with Thousand Year Door, but they'll also say that it's an RPG in like in one of Mario's like classic adventures in that aspect as well.
I mean, so far I've seen marketing no mention. I mean, a mention of like, you know, story and dialogue will probably be there, but from what I've seen, it just looks like they're really, because I remember the entire like first line of like everything with Origami King was comedy adventure, comedy this, comedy. And I'm like, okay, the game, like, is it a comedy? Is it like, what is it exactly though? Like, is it? I guess they say it's action adventure, but like, what does that exactly mean, right?
Because you know the thing is, modern Paper Mario, like, it's not even that good of an action adventure. It's like basically
what you do is hit
it's
your
like
hammer around.
it's like a pseudo RPG basically. It's not. I wouldn't even like action adventure. Really isn't even like an accurate way to describe the modern Paper Mario games. It's more of just like a basically a
it's more
pseudo
like
RPG.
puzzle.
Or like puzzle
it's
slash
like a,
pseudo RPG kind of, or a fake RPG kind of.
Yeah, because there is technically like a battle system, but if it doesn't play an important part in the game, then it's not really that important. But yeah, I'm just it is nice though to finally like get stuff that we've been wanting for a while.
Yeah.
But I also think next year, like, the lineup is pretty packed as well. You know, you got another Code, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, and then you've got, I assume after that would be Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
And I've also determined that I think the Switch reveal trailer, I think, will probably be maybe around Princess Peach's launch. I'm thinking the trailer, the first one for the next console. That's what I'm thinking.
Wait,
like,
when was that?
Like for the next Nintendo system, I think that's probably gonna be, because let's say if you know, let's say if that console is gonna release in September, right?
Yeah.
Which just seems that there's a lot of things pointing to that as being a possibility.
Actually, I think it might, because sometimes there's a gap between when the last major games for a console releases and then the next console releases for Nintendo. So I think October or November might be a little more likely.
Yeah, maybe like, I mean the Switch. I guess that's the thing. The Switch Lite launched late September. So I think but that's the thing. Whether it's early October or late September, I think regardless, the next console would need to be announced. Like the first trailer. If you, I actually like kind of said like, you know. Like, what's the, you know, the original Switch was announced, I believe it was announced pretty, let's see, I'm trying to make sure what date it is.
Oh, can you, read the chat a little bit since I'm kind of paying attention to the game here?
Alright.
So I'm saving the, poplins in the mine here.
Trying to look here for the.
Okay, got the Wonder Seed.
Yeah, it was announced in October 20th, the original system, and then it launched in March. So, I guess to have like, that's a pretty wide window there. So I'm thinking probably April, right? If it's gonna launch in that time.
Well, the thing is, I really, really hope it's not revealed before the Thousand Year Door remake comes out, because that's definitely not gonna be good for the Paper Mario series. I would say if it doesn't sell well. I feel like Luigi's Mansion, that doesn't really have like. I feel like Nintendo's probably confident in that selling, but I think Nintendo would want Thousand Year Door to be released before the next console is announced, just so they can kind of get that like they can kind of gauge the interest for the older Paper Mario style. So I feel like it will probably be. They might even do a thing like around June where they reveal it, because like they might do like an E3 type thing, even though E3 doesn't really exist anymore. I think they might do something like that.
I don't know. To me, like, I just find that like after Princess Peach, I think that's when they'll announce it. But I don't know. Again, because I feel like if they announce it in June and it launches in like October, that may be a bit soon for a console.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I mean, people are expecting at this point anyways. And I think regardless, if the next console is backwards compatible, which apparently it might be, like, or there might be like two models, one that is and one that isn't, which doesn't make any sense. I don't think it would do too much to the game. Like, people have a Switch anyways, so they're gonna probably want to buy a few games for it.
Yeah.
But that's what I think is gonna happen. It just, to me, it makes a lot of sense with the time frames, because like, you know, I mean, I guess they could do it if they want to announce it, but again, compared to like, you know, with a Switch OLED or the Switch Lite where they were announced quickly, they're not an entirely new platform, right?
Yeah. Though I feel like Nintendo now is like very unpredictable. So I feel like there really isn't like a set time we could like fully expect for the next console to be revealed, because I mean, like they're like announcing like mainline Mario games just like a couple months before they release, like with Mario Wonder between June and October. That's not very long. And then with Paper Mario the Origami King as like Mario spin-offs and things, they're like sometimes like with games they're only released like a couple months after they're revealed. So and then sometimes they could be
Dread is a good example.
Yeah,
or
and
Pikmin
then
1+2.
and then another thing is like sometimes they could be like much farther out than we thought, like Splatoon 3 and
that was weird. They announced that game way too early, and it didn't even need to exist. Like, they could have just saved that game.
yeah. Wait, I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. Now wait.
Some of the
Now I
maybe
wonder.
we'll have better context for some of the things.
Now I wonder what a character named Karo would actually look like. Talking Flower be like, I wonder what air tastes like. If I ever get a K-Roll amiibo, I'm definitely calling him King Karo. I think I missed a lot of the chat while I was playing.
Some of it is a bit out of context, so I was thinking maybe it's best if you take a look at some of it.
Oh, that's King K. Rool's name in the show's description. Oh, that's what you were referring to. Oh wow, this is a really cool move with the like the boost spin jump here.
Yeah, I love the different abilities. There's so many cool ones. I mean, I guess that's probably why there's fewer power-ups in this game than previous games, because there's just a lot more. Like,
Actually,
they basically just use the abilities for a lot of it.
You know, they're actually like compared to like some other 2D Mario games, like it's actually like the amount of power-ups isn't actually like that small, since New Super Mario Bros. Also only had 3 new power-ups, and it didn't have like many returning power-ups as well. So and the power-ups.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there are technically less in this game than previous ones, right? Like, I mean, there's
definitely
no
less
ice
than Mario.
flower,
Well,
there's no.
Definitely less than Mario 3, or maybe like, and then Mario U as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's better for them to concentrate on like, a few things.
I think it's actually good that, because I feel like it would feel too overwhelming if there were like too many power-ups, especially with all the badges here. Because some of the
want to do what Balan Wonderworld did, where there are like 80 different abilities, and it's like, how do you even make each of them feel like useful if there's too many?
Oh yeah.
So
I just think like there are some other Mario games that don't have many power-ups as well. Like New Super Mario Bros. DS surprisingly didn't have that many. So
Actually, yeah, you are right because there's only has the mega mushroom, the mini mushroom,
And then the blue shell, which was actually kind of rare as
and
well.
the fire. Does it? It has the fire flower, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course it does.
And then the mini
Yeah.
mushroom was just like not a very good power up to use, and then the mega mushroom was like very situational. So the only like real like power ups you'll be using in the game most of the time are like the blue shell and the fire flower.
Oh yeah, the blue shell one. Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, the blue shell's actually my well, it might be overtaken by either the bubble flower or elephant power up, but we'll have to see. Okay.
Yeah, we're eating good though with Nintendo stuff this
Oh
year.
yeah.
It's funny when I see people be like, "Oh my gosh, this year is horrible. There's not enough. Like, there's too much Mario. There's too much this." And I'm like, "Were you here for 2018? Do you remember
Yeah.
the amount of stuff that was just not very good? Like the year with Labo and Kirby Star Allies and
Yeah.
Super Mario Party, Super Mario Party, and you know, I guess that's the thing. Smash Bros. Was pretty much the only thing that
I just
was
noticed
super
something.
popular that year. But
I killed 2 of them, but there's nipper plants in this game. From Super Mario Bros. 3. Those haven't appeared in quite a while.
oh yeah, those are in Mario Maker, I think, right? Are they?
I'm not sure. I know they were in Origami King recently. That's like the most recent Mario game that I can think of.
think they are in Mario Maker. I could be wrong about that though.
I know. Well, Munchers, the black plants there. I know
Those are the ones that you're talking.
No, I'm talking about the white ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
see,
the ones that actually move.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're not as knowledgeable of all the enemies.
That is weird. There's like this one enemy here that just like walks around. Like they're like basically platforms that are just kind of moving around here. That's pretty cool.
You know, small Mario in this game reminds me of the one from Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Like the new one, the new render, especially when it's when you're on the overworld.
Yeah, there's one of those nipper plants there. They're basically like the black ones that actually move around.
Okay.
Or the white ones that move around. The black ones are the ones that are stationary and that are like invincible. Oh, you can actually defeat them with the POW blocks? I didn't even know that. I don't think you can do that in other games. I might be wrong, though.
I like how there's so many stuff that has like eyes.
Yeah.
That usually is that's kind of something they abandoned. I find in newer games.
Hey, tomorrow's my birthday, Reese. Happy birthday, T. Elijah Morrison.
Your happy birthday.
Nipper plants, how I miss them. Nipper plants are my favorite enemy. The season 2 DVD uses... Oh, for the Pac-Man thing. Okay, the season 2 DVD uses stock images in the season 1 episodes for its thumbnail. That's pretty weird. It uses the tagline, "The Pack is back," of course. And then Reese, remember when we got no Mario games besides Sparks of Hope last year? Oh yeah, there was
another one.
There was a tech demo of a Mario Strikers game. That was a pretty fun tech demo.
Yeah, it was a fun demo. That's all I
Yeah,
really
it was a
played
fun.
that,
It was
you
a
know.
fun demo, but
The demo's all you need to play.
I wish they
you know,
made an
just-
actual new Mario Strikers game. The demo was fun for like 5 minutes, but it would have been cool if we actually got a new one.
It would have been nice if they added like a story mode with like a cutscene or like something like that, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, Sparks of Hope was really the only meaningful Mario game that released last year.
Which is weird, because...
And you know, the funny thing is, I noticed that Sparks of Hope, or Mario Wonder, was released exactly 1 year after Sparks of Hope. So it was an entire year without Mario games, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think the year before that was also, Mario Party Superstars was also around that time. Maybe it was the 21st, not necessarily the 20th, but... Yeah, I know, we hadn't had a lot of Mario stuff. I find like since I guess 2020, we had some stuff.
Yeah, but most of those...
you know, it was an interesting case for some of those games.
And with, yeah, with 2020, like, most of them were, like, ports or somewhat controversial games. Well, though I did really like Origami King, so at least it had that going for it. Even though
yeah, I did enjoy the All-Stars thing for what it was. You know, I got to play Mario Sunshine and I liked it, so... It wasn't awful, it's just, it is funny to think that now we're getting more Mario stuff and it's better.
Yeah.
And honestly, I just don't understand why, like, what are they doing with those Mario games anyways, like Sunshine and Galaxy? I find that those should just be available all the time. Like, the fact is, like, who would have thought that Thousand Year Door would just be on the Switch before we're having Mario Galaxy 2? Like, would you ever have thought in that? I don't think anyone would think that. Yeah, if I told you like a few years ago, it's like, oh yeah, we never got Galaxy 2, but we got Thousand Year Door and Mario RPG.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, okay, like Mario Galaxy 2 is more likely.
Yeah, it seemed much less likely that they would.
Yeah, the Nintendo was just like, yeah, by the way, Galaxy 2, it doesn't exist. But yeah, Thousand Year Door, we're completely remaking that game, and Mario RPG as well. It's like an appetizer.
Oh, and Jack Attack Gaming said, no, Superstars was the 29th.
Oh, it's the 29th. I thought it came out way earlier than that. But I guess so, yeah. Because it was closer to Halloween.
I like how I can just hit the enemies with my head when I have the drill. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't have that power up yet. I've been trying to complete a lot of levels, so I've been taking my time. Trying to 100% a lot of them. And there are some hard ones, like, you know those
Oh, and here's some more Nipper Plants. Nipper Plants are definitely a pretty underrated Mario enemy. Did you know they were in Mario Tennis Aces? Like, they actually have... That's actually one of their first, like, modern HD 3D models, which is pretty cool. Not their first 3D model, but their first, like, HD model.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird. You know, one thing I'm really surprised in Mario Wonder is that they brought back the panel blocks from Mario World.
Yeah, the rotating blocks there.
Yeah, like those. I'm very surprised that they brought those back, because like I find this game is sort of mixing a bunch of different games together in terms of ideas.
Yeah, though I feel like
blocks.
World probably has like some of the most inspiration.
Yeah, I find it's a lot of Super Mario Bros. 3. Not as much as Super Mario Bros. 2, although there are some like similar stuff, like the like that charge jump thing is from that game. And there are ninjas in this game too.
Yeah.
So I think, and I think it also takes inspiration from 3D World. With a lot of ideas. You know, I think 3D World's definitely influenced a lot of stuff. I think even Odyssey influenced some things there. even Sunshine for like the water and stuff. I think that's another thing that sort of you could say. And also New Super Mario Bros. I think also influenced it too.
Yeah.
With
And
its
then-
like, you know, the way the
And then-
structure of the game is sort of works.
I would even say 3D World and Odyssey as well. Like as like 3D Mario games that this game took inspiration from.
Yeah, like I think it took inspiration from like all across the games. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff from like New Super Mario Bros. I find like they definitely used some of that stuff as like a base for how things would work, but they just took everything so much further with it, which I think is great.
Okay, so now I'm in the lava world here. Panel
Yeah.
blocks are so awesome. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Flood was my first companion.
The drill hat reminds me of the helmet from Pac-Land, and I need that drill. Yeah, I really like the drill mushroom. Like, all the power-ups that they added here are really cool.
Yeah.
I like how I called this stream, like, Elephant Excitement, though I don't think I've used the elephant fruit yet in this stream. It's mostly been the bubble flower, the drill mushroom.
I've been using it right during this level. I don't even have the drill yet. That's how.
I think you get the drill right before World 4, or, like, find it for the first time.
I'm
before...
probably close, because I'm probably towards the end of Shining Falls, which is a pretty cool area. It's so
Yeah.
unique.
And I like how there's like a like another Poplin character there, Master Poplin. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. That's pretty. Nintendo would like never do that ever with any of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. They'd be like, no,
Yeah.
guys, that is borderline too creative.
There weren't even like other Toad characters in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. It was just like either background Toads or like the main Toad, and then also the playable Toads. And then Toadette. They barely did anything with like.
And even like Blue Toad and Yellow Toad were just not even treated as separate characters in the last one. They're like, oh, you just color swap. Whereas in this game, they're like, yes, they're both canonically different characters again.
Yeah, these search party ones can be annoying sometimes. I don't know, that might just be a Wonder issue for me.
But yeah, some of those, like the ones with the block was, I mean, it wasn't too difficult, but you know the one with like the music? It was in the, like, I believe there's a few of those types of levels, but those can be kind of challenging.
Yeah.
You know, even this game, it took a lot of inspiration from Mario Maker. it said.
Yeah. Because it actually has the on-off blocks.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they took from that, and they probably just seen the ridiculous stuff people did. Because even like, and this is another thing too I noticed that in the interview that they did, they said that like that critics had said, or people had said that, you know, Mario Maker kind of replaced like new games. Like, why would they ever need to make a new game but I guess they already took that criticism to heart, which I think is really interesting. It's just that they do look at their feedback there.
Yeah.
So, because yeah, people were like, including myself, I was like, oh, how do you make a new Super Mario Bros. Game unless you go crazy or do something weird, which they probably won't want to do. And they were like, yeah, we're doing it anyways. And this game's just gonna be a huge success, and like I'm excited to see. Like I don't know when the next investor thing. Maybe it's in early November.
Yeah.
It's probably soon,
Probably.
right? Because you know, I want to see how Pikmin 4 did, and I want to see how this game did. Oh, there's a character I'm with on my online lobby, and his name is Walmart. Maybe he's an employee from Walmart, or maybe he just is Walmart. Maybe he's like Walmart of Canada.
Walmart of Canada Gaming. Have you seen that Twitter account before?
I have.
I like how they actually acknowledge like the Mario RPG characters, or like
Yeah.
Gino and Fawful.
I can confirm that. I'm just kidding. I'm not the person who runs that, unfortunately. Even though I'm Canadian, I'm not the person who runs that, but...
Then there's also the Opera Gaming G, or the Opera GX thing.
Yeah, some of the stuff they do is like wild. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
It is funny though how like definitely social media stuff with like marketing has evolved.
Yeah.
I still remember reading, like, to me it was one of the most like outdated things ever, and it was basically like, it was sort of in my college reading course. I'm sure I would have told you already, but maybe I have. But it was like, it was pretty much sort of frowning upon stuff like that. And they were like, oh, that's like unprofessional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of like, even though clearly it worked. So why?
Well, I mean, I
Like, I
can
think-
kind of see like it gets a little bit like annoying sometimes. Like they're trying. I feel like some companies are trying too hard to relate with people.
Yeah, but like this was more like, I mean, again, this was pretty dated too. This was like 2017.
Yeah, that's back
And
when
I
it's
think-
like the Wendy's things, which were
Yeah,
kind of like
basically there was
forced.
some mistake with McDonald's made or something. It was mainly about that, and then they were like saying like, "Oh, this is a horrible. Yeah, you don't do this." Even though the tweet got like so many likes, and it was like a harmless mistake as well. It was just like they posted it at the wrong time, or like they didn't put all the information in there. Like, it could have even been intentional as well. It's never been like confirmed. I'm not sure, but basically, again, it's just a long time ago, so it's not really a big deal. But like, I just thought it was funny how back then, or at least, I mean, I guess still they consider this maybe a bit relevant, but it's just weird how it's like, you know, something that even gets a lot of attention and likes and helps the brand without doing anything negatively, is just a harmless mistake, is frowned upon when that's actually doing better for your business. So I just found that was really funny, and I was just like, that seems very like dated and out of touch, which I mean, it kind of was, but you know, it's like, to me, it was just funny. It's like, if only they had put in some of the stuff that like, you know, some of the Twitter accounts do nowadays to promote things. But yeah, Mario Maker 3, maybe they'll do it. I mean, there's always the possibility that they will do it. Although I feel like they would probably be maybe I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I think that they do it in 3D, or like they'd be like, oh, Mario Maker 3D. But maybe that again, that could be wishful thinking. I mean, they call it a 3DS, even though it wasn't the third like DS. I mean, actually, maybe you could say the DSi, but it's the third one. But well, then again, the 2DS came out afterwards, so. I guess that throws everything off, but you know, never mind that. But I'd like them to do a Mario Maker, maybe like a 3D sort of one.
Yeah,
but
that would make a lot of
but
sense.
like I don't know how they get that to work properly in the way that they want it to, though.
I feel like
Again.
Nintendo could probably pull it off, because they've done some they've pulled off some really interesting concepts before. So actually, I found how to do this now. This is a tricky one. Yeah,
I just
that's
think that if they were to do it, it would be like in 3D World style, because it'd be easier to build, right? 'Cause
yeah.
that's a bit more like.
Though I do think
So it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you're going to make an entire Mario 64 level. Like, I don't think they're gonna do that. That seems a bit too much.
Yeah, though I do think they're still gonna have like the styles for like 64, like you could basically like a linear 64 level basically.
Yeah, like it's probably gonna be look closer in level structure to I think it's gonna be in similar structure to Mario 3D World in terms of like how the levels look, but obviously with the different themes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty cool though. I mean, they're gonna make a new Mario Maker game. They know it does decently well. So.
And I feel like if they do have like a Mario Maker with like 3D level editing, I think it would be cool if they still had like a mode for like making 2D levels. Like they basically, that would just be the thing for like Mario Maker 3. You could basically do both. But it would be like two separate modes, kind of. It would be like separate, and they could even do a thing where you could start to make a level in 2D in like the 3D world style, and then you could like switch it over to 3D, and then you can kind of expand upon it from there. Basically, it would just kind of start off with like the basic design, and then you can basically kind of expand upon it from that like linear design you kind of built in 2D.
Yeah, I don't really know how. I mean, again, they probably could do it, but I find with a lot of games, like a lot of even franchises on Switch, how do you make sequels to them? Like, you know, am I the only one who thinks that like some of these franchises sort of have like been definitive or deluxe or just improved by
Yeah,
now?
like
And
Smash is one of those.
like
I
how
feel.
do you make a sequel to that unless I feel like it'd be hard to like reach the same success as Ultimate unless you like build upon it, but then Nintendo doesn't. I don't know if they'd like to do that. Again, they can do it, but I don't know if they'd want to. And also like Splatoon, do you make Splatoon 4 or do you just put Splatoon 3 on Switch? Like how does that work? And like Tears of the Kingdom,
though with Splatoon
you know,
4,
like,
I do feel like there's a lot of potential that they could tap into. That because with Splatoon 2 and 3, I feel like Nintendo didn't really, there was like a lot of missed potential with those games. So I feel like Splatoon 4, I'm really hoping that the floating high jump here is actually like pretty.
I mean,
fitting
yeah,
on
there
this
are
level.
definitely there are franchises like Pokemon that I think definitely have a lot more potential in them, right?
Yeah.
You know, but then there's franchises like Mario Maker 3. You know, what exactly would that be? You know, then you have stuff like Smash Bros. I mean, Mario Kart 9 is definitely possible, but again, it would be hard to top the amount of courses that are going to be in 8 Deluxe. I mean, they can do it. I mean, they have the resources to, but it'd be a bit of work, and like, you know, they probably, I don't know if they'd include retro courses in it anyways in the new one.
Or
you know,
they might
Pikmin
like
5, like,
if they do retro courses, I feel like they're gonna like remix them probably. Like they're gonna do like my idea with like Mario Kart Fusion. They could like
it's like they combine like sort of things together. Like they need, but that's the thing. All the courses, honestly, I don't know what they'd even do. I mean, even in terms of new characters, I feel like some of the new characters like Pauline and stuff that I thought would be perfect for a next Mario Kart is just being added.
You know, with this new era of Mario, I think it's possible that they could finally tap into some of those more interesting characters, whether it be from like the RPGs or WarioWare, or even like some of the characters in Wonder or Odyssey. Like, let's say like Prince Florian or the Brutals, Cappy, different things like that. And then from the RPGs, you could maybe have things like, let's see, like Fawful would be a good one. Either Fawful, Geno is also a great one as well. And then for the Paper Mario series, as much as I want Vivian, I'm not sure how likely she would be if they started
Honestly,
pulling...
I think Paper Mario would be like,
yeah, but if they were going to do a character other than Paper Mario, I think they might do like maybe Goombario would make a lot of sense, since it's kind of, we don't really have a Goomba character in Mario Kart yet. So I think Goombario is kind of a memorable character. So if they do like an, or also like Goomba King as well, since Goomba King actually was in Mario Kart DS, so that's another possibility. Also, like, this is kind of unlikely, but Dementio would also be like a really cool character to see.
Yeah, I guess some of the things with those characters, right, is that the art style would be the thing that would be difficult for them to do unless they made them literally like paper.
They might go the direction of making them paper, because they did like with the with like Donkey Kong Jr. in 16-bit Mario, they did the same thing where they're flat. I think they're probably going to do that with the Paper Mario characters. Though,
yeah, I think just probably Paper Mario, maybe Paper Luigi at best. I think that seems like the most kind of Nintendo thing to do. They're like, oh yeah, we added Paper Mario.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I would say, like, again, like during this era of Mario, I feel like they might do like a bit more than we expect them to, because like we didn't expect them to remake Thousand Year Door or remake Mario RPG or even go this far with 2D Mario and Wonder. So I think there is a possibility we could like see like more interesting characters. Geno,
Yeah.
I would
I mean,
say
they brought back F-Zero. I mean, even if it's
Yeah.
not, you know, the full F-Zero. That
I would actually say Geno is probably the most likely RPG rep for Mario Kart. I mean, I'm sure Square
and
Enix.
Smash Bros as well.
Yeah.
I think if, he's, I think, a likely character for like the next game or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, Square Enix definitely wouldn't have a problem with Nintendo adding Geno to like. I don't think Square Enix would go, no, we don't want him in Mario Kart. They would. I would think they would be fine with Geno being in Mario Kart or Smash. So I think, and honestly,
yeah, I mean, like characters like that work because they have modern iterations that can just be
Yeah.
implemented, right? Whereas like Paper Mario, it's a little bit like okay, unless they added, you know, Paper Mario as himself, but I don't know. I think as of now, I think maybe hopefully the next game just has a lot of cool characters, but I'm not even sure what the next Mario Kart would even be unless maybe it's like a mechanic like more of an F-Zero approach. I don't know. I really don't know what they do because I feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe plus the Bush's Course Pass DLC and you know the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. So yeah, I love when they say the official title, like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game.
and they also do that with
Mr.
like.
Course Pass DLC.
They also do that with Mario Wonder too. They're like the Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers Wonder game for the
Like,
Nintendo
wow, I didn't
Switch family
know.
of systems. I like how they always say the game like when they're talking about something like
The Super Mario, but like for some reason, it's only America that does that. Like if you watch any of the ones in like Europe, they do not do that. It's like Super Mario Bros. Wonder launching, and it's like you see the same narrator as well. So it's not like they have
Yeah.
like some British guy having like voice actor, you know, and be like, oh, you know, the game, it's you know, it's like they don't say that, but it's like
it's
like they literally. Yeah.
I turned into one of the spiky
Oh,
ball
yeah.
here. That's kind of funny. Yeah, this
Yeah,
was
but, like,
actually in the first trailer.
Yeah, I'm also on the level that was in the first trailer, the one with like the, it's actually quite hard. It's like the final dash or something. I mean, it's like a trial with the dash thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I'm just trying to get everything, and it's a bit. Yeah, so I just think it's I just think it's funny though, how for some reason in North America they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it like that, even though other places and don't do that. And it's like maybe it's because Nintendo wants to make sure that it is a game and it's a movie, or maybe I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe that's why. But they've been doing it for a while, and it's fun. It just sounds a bit awkward.
Yeah, I think they started doing it after the pandemic. I might be wrong, but it seems like when they started to do that. Because
Yeah, maybe they're a bit confused. Maybe people are a bit confused of what is. Maybe people are being like, oh, I thought it was a movie, or I thought it was a vacuum cleaner. I didn't know it was a game like that. You have to be more. You have to clarify it, you know.
So since they said it's the Super Mario Brothers Wonder game, are we getting a Super Mario Brothers or Wonder
Bread?
movie or Wonder Bread? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're just introducing the.
Are we getting the Super Mario Brothers Wonder show?
Maybe.
The possibilities are endless. They just said the game here. That doesn't rule out the possibility that we're getting other things, because they said this is the game.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder coloring book.
Yeah.
With ink featuring Paper Mario. Yeah, I always find it so weird when they do that.
I like the underground music here.
Yeah, the music in this game is so great.
Yeah. I wish Nintendo
When they-
would officially like release these soundtracks rather than just like taking down videos on YouTube that are uploading these soundtracks. Like, how are people supposed to listen to them? Like,
I know. I do find that weird. It's like, too bad they can't just make like on NSO, like some sort of thing where you can listen. But again, they'd probably be
Yeah.
like, oh, you can access them for like a limited amount of time, like for like 5 hours or something. Like, you know, like that's one thing I also hate with like the NSO icon thing. Like, why do you have to take them away? Or like at least, why can't you just do like random like spirits in Smash Bros?
yeah.
Where it's like you just have a bunch of random different kinds each day. Because then it's like if you miss it, you can't get it I assume. I don't know. And also for some games that just haven't had any, like what do you do, you know?
Oh wow, that's a throwback, Super Starfy. Super Mario Brothers Wonder Pets.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched Wonder Pets?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, my brother dressed up as the turtle from that show, like when he was little. I remember that.
I played on like I was in Nickelodeon, but
The Super Mario Brothers Wonder Lawnmower, Mario Wonder Helicopter, and Mario Wonder Toilet.
and Wonder Bread, because you
Yeah.
like the brand.
Yeah. Do we have other media called Mario Wonder? Super Mario Brothers Wonder movie? Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, Nintendo about to drop a new phone, Super Mario Bros. Wonder Phone.
Yeah.
It's just like a new. It's just like But the
Oh,
thing is
Blargs in
it's
the Ruin. We have a new variation of the Blargs, or like the. Oh, that's cool.
you know, it's like Nintendo actually made new variations of enemies in this game, which is like, that's like one of the things I never thought they would do. It's like they actually made new enemy variations. Usually Nintendo's like they never do that, right?
Well, they
Or at
have
least
been
not,
doing
I
it
mean,
some
not in like
in
the
Switch
newer,
era.
like very, very few. Like it's sort of something they don't like
Yeah.
to touch.
I mean, during the 2010s, they didn't really seem to be doing it a lot, but now it seems like they're slowly opening up to doing it again.
Whoa, actually, have you noticed that when you're on like the bars? I didn't even notice because I have my headphones on. When you're on like the speed bars, it makes like like a noise, like with the rumble.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like it's so
Some fuzzy
weird,
Beetles.
but it actually makes like sort of almost like imagine like not even Game Boy, like an LCD game kind of thing, and it has like it. You should definitely try it because I mean, I guess you've been using the Pro Controller too, right?
I've actually
Or
been
the Joy-Con.
I've been having to charge my Pro Controller, so I'm using
Oh,
Joy-Cons right
okay.
now. But I will switch to
Yeah,
my
I mean
Pro
it should
Controller.
work with those too, but like you should definitely go to that one of those levels that with with one of those like bars, because it has a little bit of it has like a noise like Labo did. Or like I think in one of the Kirby games, I think it was Star Allies that did that too, where it's like you could play with the HD Rumble.
Oh, can you read some of the chat since I'm kind
Yeah.
of...
See, I feel like Anton watched more Terrence and Phillip as a kid because I took a while for it to air in the US. I have no idea. I never really watched that, so I'm not really sure.
I think they're
exactly what that
referencing
is,
South Park.
but- Oh, I was like, is that like a show or something? And then
Yeah,
I was
they're
like,
referencing
yeah,
South Park.
Because I was like, yeah, I never, maybe I've heard of it. I don't know. Maybe it played Super Mario Bros. With Tiger Electronics. Yeah, it has that noise. Yeah, you have to play on that level again and notice because it's like such a cool thing.
Or is it like Game & Watch?
Yeah, it plays like a in the controller.
That's really cool.
Because I was like, wait a minute, I'm hearing something, and because I had my headphones on, I didn't even hear it. So, because it's really, really interesting. I think it's definitely something that you should take a look at. Maybe when you're done the level. It's so cool.
No, the drill mushroom went away. Okay. This level's pretty interesting. With how, like, the blocks are appearing and, like, reappearing when you're, like, close to them. Oh, it's like when you're, like, facing them. That's cool.
Yeah, those blocks that you're playing, in that level, they remind me of those, the ones that you could draw in, like, Mario Maker. With the blue ones. I guess they're from New Super Mario Bros. I think, right?
Yeah.
Or... Those are really neat. This game they just throw so many ideas. Like when they came with 2,000 ideas, they really did.
Yeah.
And you know what's another thing I noticed about this game? I didn't have to download an update or a patch.
Whoa! They did the top-down view again.
Oh yeah?
That is
cool. That happened once
I know
to
that,
me so far.
Yeah, I know that happened in another level, but it won't stop being really amazing to me that they actually did this. This is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I'm actually happy that this game, it had no patch or anything. It just shows how confident they were with the product.
Yeah.
Didn't have to be like, oh, sorry guys, like Mario's jump didn't work, or the game is like broken, or something is wrong. But yeah, this game just it does so much.
Jack Attack Gaming wanted me to read his comment. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, rocks. Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario Wonder socks. Super Mario.
I mean, those probably will exist, to be fair.
Super Mario Wonder clock. Super Mario Wonder box. Super Mario Wonder Crocs. Super Mario.
I mean, if this game, I mean, considering this game's success, I don't think any of those are out of question. Maybe not rocks though. I don't know if Nintendo would wanna sell rocks. I don't know if that would be.
Maybe it'll sell minerals for instead of rocks.
True.
Like that will please Hank from Breaking Bad.
Let's see.
They really need to make a show called.
Annoying.
They really need to make a show called Minerals, based on Hank from Breaking Bad. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
I haven't. I mean, I haven't really watched any shows in a long time, so.
You know, the thing is, I don't really watch TV shows that often. I mean, compared to how I used to, but I watched through Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and also El Camino as well, which is like a movie based on that takes place after Breaking Bad. But it is amazing. Like, I was
all the lore.
Yeah, like a couple of years ago, I wasn't really like that interested in it, but once I watched it, it was just absolutely amazing. And honestly, it's really something that I could recommend to anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely recommend watching it at some point. I feel like it's kind of like a classic at this point with how good that show is.
I mean, it's the DS game, so I mean, it must be good.
Yeah, did you see the video I made about that?
They made the classic DS game.
Guess the final one.
Yeah, I'm playing this level is actually really
I think
annoying.
I can guess the final one, Jack Attack Gaming. I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean.
The last coin. Oh, I just keep messing up at the same part over and over again. But yeah, now I have both of the Brain Age games on DS, you know? It's some of the best games.
Oh, whoa! Yeah. Whoa, flying Mecha Koopas. That's cool.
I went to like this game show today.
Did you see that?
I was able to get some stuff.
There's like a flying Mecha Koopa. That is really cool. Yeah, I'm on an airship level right now.
Oh, the last coin is so hard to get.
I need to take a capture of that. That is really cool.
Apparently the next Geometry Dash update will be dropping soon. I've been waiting many years. Honestly, the update has taken longer than like anything at this point.
Even longer than Metroid Prime 4?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The last Geometry Dash update was, I believe, it came out in January 2017 or something.
Oh, so that... Okay, so just a little longer than Metroid Prime 4 so far.
I mean, oh, did you say Metroid Dread?
Or Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, because I was like, Metroid Dread was definitely longer, but yeah. Yeah, you said Metroid Prime 4, yeah, because, yeah, it's taken a long time. I know it's been one person working on it, but finally. But you know what's really cool about the update is that they're adding like like Robtop, he's adding a platformer mode to the game to make it like, so you can make like Mario style levels now. Where it's like you have directional movement and like a jump, right? So you can actually so people can make levels that are not just in a rhythm based, right? And it can also be like closer to like something like Mario Maker, which is really cool. And there's a new trailer today, and it showed that like the game has like 13,000 sound effects that you can choose from to build levels.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff. So I'm really excited. Like, apparently the update is dropping soon, so I assume maybe early November or late October. But it's been a long while.
I don't know why I don't know why it just dropped off of that platform there. That was weird. And I like those giant lava bubble things. Those are cool. There's so many really cool enemies in this game.
Yeah. Have you played Geometry Dash before?
I have, but it was like a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember I played it like many years, and then I eventually kind of came back to it when I got on PC, and I've been enjoying it. Obviously, I'm not like, you know, I some of the hard super ultra levels, like I'm not really the greatest at those. But I do enjoy like the base levels. A lot of them are great, and they definitely are. Some of them can be very challenging. But I just like how the new features in the update will just allow you to have more of a platforming experience now.
Yeah.
So it's actually really cool. So I'm excited for that. It's been a while. Okay, now I finally beat that level. It took me a while. Well, actually, I beat it. I was just trying to get the coin, but.
Okay, so we have a flying Mecha Koopa machine here. Yeah, I feel like the airships have a lot of missed potential for the bosses. They could have made this thing into like a really cool... Actually, no, this one is a little different. I will give it credit for that, but it still is...
Oh, I got the seed, yeah. I got the rail seed. Shining Falls. I was expecting a boss battle, but I guess that area doesn't have one?
No, it doesn't.
That's new. Usually it's like every single Mario game has like the same structure. But this, they're like, yeah, we make it a bit different. I like that. That's so cool. Not like a world that's just different. Like, that's so cool. Cause like, yeah, every game does usually the same thing.
Yeah.
And also how kind of like the pedal aisles are like the sort of hub area. I think that's cool.
Okay, there we go. I like that sound effect when you, like, defeat the Bowser machine here in the airship.
Yeah, I like the handles in the game. Those are so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm glad
I
they.
think one thing, like, they really experimented with, like, so many ideas.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not a one-time thing with those handles there. Like,
Yeah.
actually, let me see if I missed any levels.
Pretty neat. I think like most interesting thing is that they took basic mechanics of a platformer, right? And they just really explore those with adding additional
Yeah.
stuff, you know? I think that really shows how much they were able to do.
I like the music here.
Oh, now I'm going on to the, I guess, candy area, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jewel Block Cave. Oh, this is that one with that falling, okay, this is where I get the new power-up, I think. This is that
Yeah.
one level that I saw everyone play, like, on, like, the early previews and stuff.
Oh, yeah, and that was in the demo as well, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to play the demo, but I kind of did, in a way, you know?
Yeah.
I may have played it in a way that, maybe might not be the best thing to tell Nintendo.
You sailed the 7 seas.
I did, yeah. But I mean, I still bought it, so I mean,
Yeah.
technically now, is it, you know, it's just early access, okay? It's early access, you know? Yeah, and it was, let's just say it was surprisingly easy. I wasn't expecting it to be as easy as it was to get it running, you know? Definitely not talking about something that is being played on the screen, but yeah, it was kind of easy. Ridiculously easy. I thought I had to like do some weird stuff, but no, it was just plug and play. With a bit of B minor steps, but again, it's like...
I like how the levels are starting to get more challenging here. Like, as I'm going, like, into... Like, in this world, like, they're definitely a lot more challenging. I mean, which makes sense. But...
Yeah, I'm just like... The drill power-up is so cool. Surprised they take inspiration from Super Mario Galaxy too.
Yeah.
A game which isn't available on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Why? It'd be nice if they did put it on there.
I like how those rocks look like a giant Goomba. And it has a wonder flower here too. Whoa, that's cool. You can swim in lava. That is cool. Whoa, this is really cool. Like you
I
can
feel like
actually.
this is a game. Yeah.
It's really cool how you can swim through lava here. Can you still get hurt by the lava bubble? I'm not gonna risk it.
I was gonna say, this is a game that really feels like it will be so replayable.
Yeah. Like
Although, can you make multiple save files? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because, like, it seems like, because as soon as you click the game and launch it, it's like each user has like one account or something, which I don't quite understand. Like, I mean, like each account has like one thing, which I don't quite get. But then again, I guess you could just make another profile and play it that way. But I just find it a bit weird.
The Luigi sounds a bit Charles. Yeah, I feel like the new voice actor did a really good.
Sound too bad actually.
Yeah, the new voice actor I feel like did a really good job, and I do like the new take on Mario because it still does sound similar to Charles, but it's just like a little.
I think like you just can't pay too much attention to it because then it kind of really makes it feel weird. Like, you know, like obviously I think. You know, it's definitely not like perfect. But again, maybe they were rushing to find someone too, you know? I didn't want to have to like go through it. But I don't know, like I feel like Charles was definitely, I mean, not saying anything to the voice actor, you know, I think he did a good job for you know, the game, but like, you know, I don't know, I found that with Charles, like I guess it just took a while for us to kind of know what was going on, and I think after the movie, right? Maybe that's when Nintendo decided, or
well, I don't think that's entire. I feel like it might have partially been like the decision of Charles as well. I don't think it was entirely Nintendo that did this because I feel like Charles was willing about it to like retire and everything. It didn't really seem like it. Because I've heard some people saying that he was actually like fired, which I don't think was the case.
And he became an ambassador.
Yeah.
So. Maybe they just needed new voice clips as well, and they didn't want to just have to keep reusing them, because they seemed like they had been reusing them for a while.
And you know, the thing is with the talking flowers, I actually really like them. They're actually surprisingly not annoying. Like,
yeah,
I was thinking about...
I thought they were going to be annoying, but they weren't.
I was thinking about turning them off at first when I first, like, kind of heard about them and everything, but then, like, now that I'm playing the game, they're actually really cool. And they're kind of funny at times.
Yeah. For sure. I also think that the jump sound I was worried about as well. Because some of the trailers, some of the gameplay I saw was like, oh, that looks terrible. But the thing is, like, so basically, the thing though with the game, I thought the sound effect would be annoying, but after I played a little bit of the quote-unquote demo, I was like, you know what? This is actually not annoying.
Yeah.
So, you know, that demo really helped me out there. And I only played the first level in the demo, you know? Just the first one.
Okay, another badge challenge.
Yeah, but I still remember when this game got revealed, people were like, oh, it looks like New Super Mario Bros. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah? Wait, people were actually saying that?
Yeah, like I seen that, like even some of like some of the comments on videos, and I think even some reactions said like, oh, it looks like it's like the New Super Mario Bros. A bit. Which it sounds weird now. It's like, and it's like, I mean, it sounded weird then too. But I'm just like you have like eyes, like this is not New Super Mario Bros. I think it's just some people hadn't played that game in such a long time, where it looked better than it did, and I think that was. Because I recently like revisited the Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and after like just looking at it, I'm just like, it looks fine, but it doesn't look great. It's not like stunning or anything.
I think I'll do the castle here, and then I'll end the stream once I get enough Wonder Seeds. Actually, I think I'm going to end the stream now. I've been going on for quite a while, and I don't want to spoil the ending for people if I get to that point. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.